Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna be seeing how we can make use of Python to write a hello world code. So the first thing that we had seen earlier was to use the command prompt, right? So let's open command prompt, and in command prompt, if I write py, Python opens up, and here all I gotta do is write print, right, with an open bracket, double inverted, which basically declares your string. We'll be talking about strings and everything later, but you just have to write it like this and the bracket closed. Once I hit enter, you can see hello world got printed. This is how you use it in command prompt. We're not going to be doing this. I'm just trying to show you all the different ways with which you can write your Python code. So this was the very first method of doing it. The second one was to use Notepad, wherein you type your code over here. Right, hello world, and when you save it, use save as, and when you save as, you gotta direct it to whichever folder you want to direct it to, like desktop in our case. Give the file name without any space .py, which will be your Python extension. So all Python files are saved as a .py extension. And then you change the save as type to all files and hit save. Now your file has been saved over here. We'll go into command prompt. Now in command prompt, I'm currently at C column users and my name over here, but in your system will show your name. So we want to go into desktop. So I'll hit CD space D. I can write the entire thing desktop, or I can just press tab. Okay, and it'll show me all the folders that are starting with D. So I'll select desktop and hit enter. So we have entered the desktop folder, and here we'll just write Python space the name of your file, which is hello world.py, and enter. And as you can see, hello world got executed over here. Again, this is something you can use, but we're gonna make use of the IDE. So let's see how we do that. So when you start the IDE, if you're completely new, then these also wouldn't show up. It would be completely empty, and you'll basically be just seeing these three buttons actually: new project, open, and get from VCS. So what this basically means is you're just trying to create a new project. So a new project is nothing other than a folder which consists of Python files. So we'll create a folder here and we'll name it Python course. Alright, I'm going to keep this here and I'll click open now. And in open, I'm going to look for that folder. So inside my name, I'm going to look for desktop. Inside desktop, we have to select that folder over here. Alright, so as you can see the folder over here, you can also add the files inside it if there were any, but we're just going to select the folder and hit OK. Alright, so this is your IDE, and in this IDE, the Python course folder that you had just selected, which is this one, got added over here, and a main file got added as well. Okay, so all your folders will be shown over here. The files inside your folders will be shown inside this, and you can run multiple tabs of the file as well. To run the file, you can just go up here and click on run. And here, as you can see, a hi PyCharm has been executed. But let's not look at that right now. Let's try and understand this IDE. So in this over here, you're seeing main. If you're new to it, it would probably show add configuration. So let me just remove this first and show it to you. So yeah, as you can see over here, it's showing add configurations. So when you click on add configurations, you have this add new configuration button here. You click on this and you select Python. Inside this, you got to give it a name. So I'm just going to give it as Python course, so I know which configuration I'm using. And then I have to give a script, or the script path basically, which will be automatically directed to the project folder, and inside this I can just directly select my file and click OK. Now here comes the interpreter. So the interpreter is what you downloaded. So if you remember, we downloaded the 3.9. So that means even in my system 3.9 is not showing up. But let's add it as 3.8 for now. So you just understand what I mean. Hit apply and hit OK. So automatically this gets added, and when I hit run, the execution occurs. Now in order to add 3.9, we'll go into file. We'll go into settings. Inside settings, we go into project Python course, and we'll select Python interpreter. Over here, you're seeing the interpreter to be shown as Python 3.8. But since we downloaded 3.9, in the drop down menu 3.9 should have been showing up. If it isn't, then here's what you do. You go into settings and you click on add. Inside this, you go to system interpreter, and you've got to look for the file where your Python was downloaded. So my Python 3.9, as you can see over here, was downloaded into this. So I can just select this, or I could select this 3 dotted thing over here, which is your file location, and then you select where your files are. Okay, but in my case, the interpreter shows up over here. I click on OK, and as you can see, 3.9 got added in now. Once this is done, I can hit apply and hit OK. Now once again, I can go into this, I can edit my configurations, and here I can change this to project default, which is 3.9, or just change it to 3.9 over here, hit apply and OK. Now let's see how we run a hello world code over here. So for that, we'll select our folder or our project where we're going to be working with our Python files. Right click and click new, and you can either add file, which will add a text file. But if you click on file, and if you want to save it as a Python file, you got to name it as hello world.py. So you got to give the extension. Okay. So when you do that, only then will this come up as a .py file. If you don't want to do that, you just hit right click, new, and just select Python file, and then just give it a name. So this way you don't need to save it as a .py, and it automatically gets saved up as a .py file. Now in this, when you want to run your code, let me just shut this. Here what you'll do is you'll write print, and as you can see, this is giving you an option to directly select what you want to write in. So the brackets automatically come in, right? And then you type in your code. So this way you don't make syntax errors as well, because the IDE will give you an option. So here I've written hello world, right? Let me just do one thing. Let me send this to the next line and just add a code. This is basically a comment. Alright, so we're going to see comments and everything later, but just try and understand the hello world program. So I've written hello world, and now there are two options. First is you can directly click on this part over here and hit run. But when I hit run, if you're seeing, it's running Python course, which is basically the main folder. Alright, so the main file. But we wanted to run hello world.py. So you gotta change this configuration. Okay, and you can add a Python configuration, and the script path will be hello world1.py. Apply and OK. So now when you run this, as you can see, it's running hello world. The other way to do this is too long for you, is to just hit terminal, which will automatically take you to the Python course folder, and inside this all you got to do is write this name, which is hello world.py, hello world1.py, and enter. And as you can see, the code got executed. Alright, in order to clear the screen, you can write CLS, which is clear screen, and the entire thing will get cleared. Alright, so congratulations, if you've done this along with me, then you've written your first piece of code and executed it. I'll see you in the next lecture, where we're going to be looking at numbers and maths function. So I'll see you there. Thank you.